A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. These are the latest sporting headlines that's doing the rounds this Super Saturday. And indeed, it has been a Super Saturday because at the Hagley Oval in the first test match between New Zealand and West Indies, the West Indies have managed to stage one of the greatest escapes that is there. Justin Greaves' 200 combined with Kemar Roach's 50, a partnership of over 150 for the seventh wicket, has ensured that West Indies have just fallen 74 runs short, but they have held on for a draw. New Zealand's bowling attack, already depleted by Nathan Smith's side strain and Matt Henry's hamstring injury, ensured that no wickets would be taken. Only one wicket fell, that too a great catch by Tom Latham. But apart from that, the West Indies, in their ability to defend and save the test match, this is a big boost for them in the WTC. I mean, falling just about 74 runs away, but then knowing that yes, they have done their job, they have managed to survive an epic day in Hagley Oval. New Zealand, when you look at it, they had their spinners. They had Michael Bracewell bowling over 50 overs. They then had Rachin Ravindra bowling over 20 overs. But then you realize Hagley Oval doesn't assist spinners that much. So that's why New Zealand have managed to ensure that yes, they have let the game slip away, not helped by the fact that two injuries to their two key bowlers have ensured that the first test ends in a draw. Now, what will happen going into the next test match, that is anybody's guess at this point. But West Indies will have serious momentum now because Justin Greaves, 200, an all-rounder who's done really well, has ensured that yes, West Indies have something to smile for on this wretched tour because they have lost the series 3-1, the T20Is. They lost the ODIs 3-0. Now they have a brilliant result at the Hagley Oval. So yes, West Indies have finally on the board in this WTC cycle. New Zealand, on the other hand, they'll rue their missed opportunity, and that's why they'll have to pull their socks up heading into the next test. Now, as far as the Ashes test is concerned between Australia and England, Australia's lead is nearing 100. At the time of doing this morning wrap, they were 92 runs ahead with Alex Carey having scored 100, having scored a 50, and Mitchell Starc adding some vital runs with the tail. Now, England will be very deflated if they concede a lead of over 100 runs. And that's why today's day, day 3, is a moving day in this test match. If Australia get the momentum, then there is no stopping them going 2-0 up. So that is the one thing which is going to be there because this is a big situation that you've got. So Australia are dominating the Brisbane test match. Now let's see how it pans out from this point in time. Now, the third and final ODI is taking place between India and South Africa in Vizag. Vital game because India need to win the series in order to have some confidence in their ranks. But if India don't win, then you're staring at a 38-year low for the Indian cricket team. Because the last time they lost both the test match and an ODI series at home was way back in 1987. In 1987, India lost the Test Series 1-0. That was Sunil Gavaskar's last series. And they lost the ODI series 5-1 against Pakistan. So that is why Pakistan were the last team to give India a big series loss both in tests and ODIs. The last time India lost a test and ODI bilateral series was in 2021-2022. It was against South Africa. Now here, South Africa are threatening to do the unthinkable. Vizag, remember, it will be same. The conditions will be the same. It is 27 degrees in the daytime, 19 degrees in the night time. There will be dew. So India has to win the toss first. And that's what Rankin Descartes pointed out. We are winning 1 in a million. So that is why that is a hilarious and rather sarcastic take on what has happened. But yep, India will have to really pull up their socks because will they make any changes for this particular ODI? I doubt. Because you're already 1-1 up, you have to have a decider. It's a deciding match. If it was a dead rubber, maybe they could have made changes. Maybe if there is an injury concern, if there is a form concern, perhaps India might make a change or two. But otherwise, there is no change expected in the Indian lineup as I witnessed it today. If you have not made a change during the first two ODIs and a decider, why would you make a change? So that is India versus South Africa for you in a nutshell. We'll be bringing you the toss update as and when that happens at 1 o'clock. So yes, dew will play a role. The team that bowls first will have a major advantage, even in Vizag. So that is that's going to be a big situation developing at this point in time. Now, as far as other sports is concerned, the FIFA World Cup draw was done yesterday, and when you look at it, Argentina have got a rather easier draw. When you look at it, all the hosts have got an easier draw. The only tough group is Group H, because in Group H you got both Spain and Uruguay. Spain have been dealt with the most toughest group at this point. Argentina, on the other hand, they have got Austria, Jordan, and all those other teams that are there. So that's why it's not going to be that intimidating for them. Brazil also, they're also not in a pretty tough group. The only tough group is Group H, that has Spain and Uruguay. So that is the way we are looking at it. Then, as far as other sporting events are concerned, the Junior Hockey World Cup witnessed a thriller with India beating Belgium in a penalty shootout. It was Prince, the goalkeeper, Prince Deep, who was in prime form, and that's why he really kept like a king, and that's why Prince was the king in the game against Germany. But now India faces their ultimate acid test in the Junior Hockey World Cup, because they will face 7-time champions and the current reigning defending champions Germany in the semi-final. That will be very interesting to see. Spain will take on, when you look at it, Germany will take on India. Spain will take on Argentina in another semi-final that is there. So India are on course, but they have to overcome the German hurdle that is there, the hurdle that is there. So it's going to be very interesting how that goes on at this stage. So there are a lot of other chess events going on. We are building up to the event that is going to take place in Doha, the India versus, when you look at it, the World Rapid and Blitz Championship, that's going to take place. So that is about it. When we have to look at the hockey coverage part of it, we will be doing a FIFA World Cup explainer also. I'll just take some comments. Freaking also, I think New Zealand take West Indies very lightly, because literally both they have gone without two bowlers. Both Henry and Smith are injured. Fuchs and Duffy are only playing their second test. Sachin and Bracewell are part. And oh, freaking awesome. Totally disagree. Totally and completely disagree with this comment. New Zealand didn't take West Indies lightly at all. It is their misfortune that Nathan Smith and Matt Henry got injured on day 4. Totally their misfortune. And because of that, they had no one else. So that is the reason why. They were just undone by bad luck. I think England opted to bat in this test because WI is the only side won at Gaba and WTC by batting first, and was a pink ball test. Otherwise, teams were to bat second at Gaba. Look, I don't know what are England thinking at this point in time, but whatever it is, they are staring at a huge disadvantage. But let's see whether England can pull their socks up in the second innings. Is India going unchanged against SA, or will they change the squad? So I think they won't change the squad. I think they will not change the playing 11. Please explain overrated Oz versus England and Aussies deduct points in this match. Love Guru Sports is saying. It's difficult. It depends upon what the umpire has felt, whether there were deliberate overrate deductions. But yes, the overrate has been abysmal. Absolutely abysmal in this entire ping ball match. But you also have to look at the fact that Australia are playing 5 pacers. England are playing 4 pacers. When you have an all-pacer attack and with the conditions of the Gaba, overrates will be slow. That is the thing. You have to consider overrate calculation for spinners and overrate calculation for pacers. That's the way to look at it. Then phenomenal rearguard action. Krik Vishesh is saying, yes, absolutely superb rearguard action. India have not played any proper day ODI for the last 10 years. Last time they played a day ODI in 2015 against RSA at Kanpur. There was a significant drop number in day ODIs after 2007. But then it's for broadcasting issues, my friend, broadcasters. And the last time you played a day ODI in Kanpur, who won that game? It was South Africa in Kanpur. Can Aussie points be deducted in slow overrate? Again, I said, it depends on the umpire whether there have been some deliberate overrate deductions. That's the way we're looking. Just asking, what is the logic of excluding Rinku Singh from T20 squad against South Africa? Satvik Bagaria. There is no discussion. They won't. I don't know what is the logic. I really don't understand the logic of this team. That's what Sarak Chandra is saying. They won't get deducted, but England will get it. If Australia bowls 86 overs, then they'll get deducted. Maybe. Pawan Suresh, great effort by West Indies. Yes, Ashwin drop ODI captain for World Cup. Could be. England are at the moment -4 points. Could be. Aussies in strong position. Indeed, their Aussies are -8 points, but will not get activated. Let's see how the overrates are done at this point in time, my friend, because it's not that simple. It's really not that simple at this point in time. So it's going to be very hard. So let's see how it pans out. But yeah, we've got lots of action today. The Ashes, we'll do the live for that. We'll also do the India versus South Africa game as well. New Zealand, West Indies, it's been a remarkable effort indeed. So it's going to be very interesting as to how it pans out at this point. So yeah, good fight back. Yeah, Ajay Rohila saying good fight back by West Indies. Feel happy for them. Yeah, you have to be happy. They have had a horrible start to the WTC. 5 games, 5 losses. Now at least they have gotten a draw. And remember, they have not won in New Zealand for 30 years. 30 years and counting. Let's see if they can do that in the second test match. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this morning wrap. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.